Here are 2 tips for a better kettlebell plank drag through. The kettlebell plank drag through is a great exercise for the abs, for the obliques, for the lats, for the arms. Hits a lot of different muscle groups, but it's easy to get it wrong. So here's 2 tips to get it right. Number 1, start in a strong plank position. We want to be here. A lot of people would call this a high plank. Hands stacked right underneath your shoulders, right? So we don't want to have the hands in front of the shoulders. We don't want to be popping the butt up in the air or anything like that. Nice strong plank. Number 2, for this variation, for this exercise, have your feet about hip to shoulder width, okay? Eventually you can get them close, but that's going to be harder. That's going to be less stable. So start with a little bit of width here. And then number 2 is we want to resist the rotation on this movement. So the idea is we're dragging through, we're reaching across, and we're pulling the kettlebell through. So I'm reaching across with that opposite hand and pulling the kettlebell through to the other side. What I'm trying to do, though, is to resist the rotation with the hips. We don't want to let the hips disconnect, and a lot of people will do this and kind of let the hips drop and go back and forth. We want to be locked in. So really tight, get minimum amount of movement as possible there with the hips or any part of the body as you're doing the exercise. So there are 2 tips to help your kettlebell plank drag through exercise. If you like this video, if you like this kettlebell exercise for abs, stay tuned. Our next challenge is going to be Kettlebells for Abs Challenge. We'll have more info coming soon.